What's going on, geeks and gamers? This is Brian with the RK Outpost, and welcome to Gaming with Geeks. And we have some surprisingly good news from Ubisoft about the pricing when it comes to next-gen games. With the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 releases coming up this holiday at some point, don't have any official dates yet, and with some other games we've seen, specifically NBA 2K21, already announcing that they will be increasing the price for the games from $59.99 US to $69.99 US. We got a lot of people worried that that's the way it was going to be across the industry. But look at what Ubisoft has come out and said. Ubisoft says it won't raise next-gen game prices, parentheses, for now. In contrast to 2K Games' $69.99 NBA 2K21. Ubisoft will keep its same pricing strategy for its next-gen games coming this fall. Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot, I think that's how you say it, it's French, I don't know, said during an earnings call on Wednesday. Video games released during Xbox Series X and PS5 launch windows will remain $59.99, at least for now. And that is a little bit surprising to me. When we found out, and it goes into more detail right here, when we found out about NBA 2K21, I kind of thought that's what everybody would be doing. And honestly, it's been a decade and a half, and we've been paying $60 for new games. You have to imagine at some point that price is going to go up. But at least for Ubisoft, it's not going to be this fall/winter. This is in contrast to a statement made by NBA 2K21 publisher 2K Games that its next-gen basketball game would cost $69.99, while the Xbox One, PS4, Windows, Switch, and Stadia version will remain at $59.99. And that is, of course, Take-Two Interactive, and Take-Two is terrible when it comes to... Well, they're really good at monetizing their product, but it's terrible for consumers with the how much you have to pay for their virtual currency. It's kind of key to actually leveling up in that game. That's kind of to be expected. They're going to get as much money as they possibly can out of you. Current gen video games have largely cost $59.99 for 15 years since 2005 when the 360 was released. Standard prices didn't increase for PS4 and Xbox One in 2013. 2K Games' announcement of the $10 increase signaled to many an industry-wide price increase was coming. Its statement was the first on next-gen pricing, and Ubisoft announcement means there's clearly no consensus between publishers regarding prices, at least not yet. But they were very careful to word it. The statement specifies that its Christmas releases would remain $59.99, with no increase planned for now. I have to think that eventually we will see that $70 price point. I don't think that's unrealistic. I wish what we would get, or what we get to stop, is some of the loot box, some of the, essentially the gambling that goes along with these games and those kind of predatory monetization practices that we see in a lot of these. I wish we could stop that. I'd be fine paying $70 for a game as long as it's a good game. And I think over time, 15 years, it hasn't increased. You have to expect this increase coming sooner rather than later. But we do know that they are going to release Watch Dogs Legions and Assassin's Creed Valhalla later this year on the current and the next-gen platform. So maybe after that, they think about increasing this. Third-party game publishers typically set their own upgrades, and many are free to decide whether or not they'll include cross-gen upgrades for free. Many publishers are promising just that, though. Cyberpunk 2077, Crystal Dynamics has promised it for Marvel Avengers, and EA for both Madden 2021 and FIFA has offered a free upgrade to the next gen. That's also not something that Take-Two Interactive is going to do with 2K21. We'll see what the future holds as far as it comes to pricing, but kudos for Ubisoft. I think most people expected it to be 70. They've said, nope, not for us. We're going to be doing 60, at least for the foreseeable future. What do you guys think about all this? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I will talk to you later.